Hi, Aries. All right, it's time for your reading. I'm going to start out with the Enchanted Map Oracle. I've got a jasmine incense going. Smells delicious. All right, let's see what the Enchanted Map Oracle has for Aries. Oh my. Hmm. Okay, I'm keeping all of those. There's one that. Oh, okay. So, first what came out is goblins. Number 5. Feels like either someone's watching you or you're concerned about that. It could be on social media, it could be, doesn't have to be straight up stalker. Okay, the next card, number 16, rescue. Well, that's good. But do you see how the lady who needs to be rescued isn't even looking in that direction? Neither is that person that's going to do the rescuing. They're not looking down here, they're looking over them, right? Talisman, number 49, which is good. So you know the way out. You can find a way out. It is possible. Through your own self, your own intuition, your own actions, whatever it is. You don't need anyone else. And sad remembrance, 45. Obviously, there's a lot of grief there. I feel like instead of someone watching you, that has more to do with somebody nitpicking at all your. It's not flaws. Everyone has quirks. Everyone has personality, right? But it's like someone was like nitpicking at you, just every little thing. Nothing was good enough. Nothing. No matter how good or perfect it actually was, they wouldn't admit it, even if they felt it. But nothing will be good enough for that person, and they overlooked you. They did, but you are a prize, and you definitely know your way out of this on your own. But it does make you sad to look back on it, and it seems like I'm sorry, guys. Okay, you know what? I was gonna go in with tarot, but let's go in with what they would want to say to you. This person that made you feel like this, overlooked you, nitpicked you, possibly traumatized you. Hmm. That's interesting. What does this person want to say to Aries? Oh my. We will be together again. So let me mention, I focused on you instead of my pain. Let me mention, um, it's really important to ensure that you have done healing work and that the other person has done healing work as well before going back to an old situation or an old person. Because it's easy to fake the funk for a while, but if you make them show it and prove it to you over time, that's gonna be a lot better. um, okay, I focused on you instead of my pain. I feel like you know exactly what that means, and that probably makes a lot of sense to you. It doesn't relate to me because it's not my situation, but I can feel the energy of it, and obviously it's written on the cards. Okay, I'm going to go next with the Elemental Oracle. Actually, before I do that, Aries, so I always split that deck in half, the one of like what do they want to say to you, because I have two decks in one. I mix them together, the Hidden Truth Oracle and In the Shadows. Um, okay, but we're not taking it. I was just showing you the card. Okay, with this half, I split it in half because it's too large to try and maneuver like in its entirety, right? So I split it, I mixed them, the two decks, and then split them in half. So with the other half, what I'd like to do is get a message from your higher self of what they want to tell you, okay? Because that's way more important than what this Joker wants to say. Yeah. Or like even if something was perfect, instead of being like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, just like, I had such a bad day. Oh my gosh. And just like continues on like a negative track. It's like almost never positive. Okay. What does Aries' higher self want to say to them? Oh my. You're lying to your higher self and you're not available for them to for your higher self to help you like elevate your vibration. And the thing is though, okay, so you know how everyone talks about like raising your vibration, right? The timing just isn't right for us. Exactly. See? So that, okay. If this doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It's just not for you. This is read for a collective. But if it does resonate for you, allow me to give you just a smidge of advice here, okay? A lot of people, when they're talking about raising their vibration, it is essentially what a lot of people, say that it does. They're essentially telling you to only focus on the positive and essentially like force the negative away, the stuff we don't want to look at, right? But first of all, if we're forcing something, we're not being fluid, which means we can't raise our vibration very much. And second of all, if we don't look in the mirror and ask ourselves some tough questions, no matter what someone has done to us, no matter what the situation is or how deep it hurt, if we don't look in the mirror and ask those hard questions and give ourselves the hard truth, air all your shit out to yourself, okay? Um, when you do that and you work through it and you accept that that's something that was, but you're ready to move forward, move past it, that's when we truly raise our vibration. And no matter how high you raise it, if you don't focus on those things, the shadow aspect of ourselves, right? If you don't look in the mirror and do the healing work, be honest with yourself and do the healing work. Um, when we do that, our vibration, not only does it raise, but it stays there. If we don't do that, we can raise it temporarily, right? But then it's like these sandbags and they just hold you back. See this hot air balloon? A sandbag holds down a hot air balloon, right? So it doesn't just fly away. And you definitely need the hot air to keep it going, to raise it, right? But if we don't turn around and look at those sandbags and say, hey, that is there, or I did do that. What about myself needs to heal so I don't do that kind of stuff again? You know, if we don't do that, then eventually what we raised, our vibration, is going to go down again. It just is. Well, when you're focusing on the healing work and you're looking at the hard truths about yourself, everyone has them. Um, have compassion for yourself, and it's not a shame thing, okay? Don't shame yourself. What it is a raising your vibration. So you are literally saying, okay, I recognize this darkness or this whatever. And you know what? I'm releasing it. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to think like that again. What I'm doing is I'm releasing it, and then you're not actually focusing on what you don't want. You're focusing on what you do want, okay? So, wow, that was there. I don't like that. Okay, bye. I'm releasing it. Now, I'm going to focus on forward movement, on what I do want or who I want to be, right? Does that make sense, Aries? I hope so. Ooh, ow. Okay, now we're going to go in with the Elemental Oracle. The Elemental Oracle is so beautiful. First of all, look at the... Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's so pretty. Elemental Oracle. And Aries, I've done this for myself, so please don't think I'm like getting on you or anything. But that brings me back to like, have compassion for yourself in those moments when you're doing that healing work, because everyone's got their shit, you know? Excuse my language. Okay, Elemental Oracle. What do you have for Aries? There definitely was a relationship here, a toxic relationship, but I feel like you also have a toxic relationship with yourself. Yeah, air. Oh, okay, we're going to keep that mountain. Air and motion. So air, you know, like there's so many people in your ear or in your head, and these are like people who told you like you're not good enough, or like your own insecurities like just up in your head all the time. You need to release that, honey. Woo! I'm gonna air it out for you right now. I've been there. It feels so liberating when you release it. So okay, mountain and clarity. And then do you see how she's resting? She's sleeping. This tells me that you either have a connection with the earth or with the animal kingdom, or both. Like, let's say you live in an apartment and you have like a balcony or like a back patio or something, right? Um, you like sort of adopt like an animal that's around that normally wouldn't be a pet, but you like feed it and put water and whatever out for it. You might even name it, you know. Um, that's wonderful. Okay, so if what I'm what I'm feeling with that also is that if you are in a place where it's difficult to let go of the stuff that we just talked about, and stuff that we're not talking about because I don't know your situation. After you've been honest with yourself about everything, and you're releasing it, you've acknowledged it, and you're releasing it. Take time out in nature, and whether that's going to some sort of body of water that's not man-made, or go on a hike, forest bathe, or even go on a walk, or if you can't do any of those things, sit outside on the grass, with no shoes on and touch your feet to the ground, okay? And be kind to yourself and tell yourself you forgive yourself. That's really going to help you, Aries. Okay, you find joy in music. Oh, this is perfect. The soul, passion. And do you see all those butterflies? There is a transformation coming. There is. So it doesn't really matter like where you're at on that journey, if you're at the very beginning or if you're kind of at the tail end of it or in between. Any of those, it's a transformation. And what we're going to focus on is forward movement. Okay? Oh, Aries. Look at your north node. Like there's free what do you call them, natal charts all over the internet. You can get free ones. Okay, just put your information in. Well, just put your information in, not like a scammer thing. But like there's free natal charts readings all over. Do that for yourself and look at your north node. I feel like that's going to be like, read about it, you know what I mean, research it. Your guides really love you, and your higher self is deeply invested in your well-being, but is also going to let you take your time coming to that place where you're able to even acknowledge your higher self and let alone like communicate and listen, you know? There is a quantum leap. It's a quantum leap guided sleep meditation on YouTube. It's free, and maybe I'll try to put a link below. I'll try to put the link below to that. But I feel like you should do this. I really do. Yeah, just trust me. Like you don't know me, but trust me. If you feel called to do it, do it. And if you don't, don't. Okay? Okay, I want to get some angel answers. So I feel like you guys are asking a question right now. If you're not, then pause and ask a question, okay? So in the near future, reconsider, which what I feel from this is you need to reconsider your self-worth, your confidence. You need to reconsider it. Reconsider how you feel about yourself, because you're a lot better than what you think you are. Even if you think that you're amazing, you're even more amazing than you think. You know what I mean? Communicate clearly. Okay, see, yes. And again, with the dolphins, the animals. So your spirit guides and your higher self really do want to come in and they want to communicate with you and help you. Yeah, see, in the near future, and this is within the next few weeks. So whatever question you're asking, that's the timeline. But your guides and your higher self have so much, not only wisdom, right? Like not only knowledge, wisdom for sure, which is obviously more than just knowledge, but they also have such a like a bright desire to see you succeed. They have like an investment, not in a weird way where you owe them anything, okay? They have an investment in your success, in your happiness, which happiness ultimately will lead to success. Speaking of success, I'm going to do the Angels of Abundance Oracle. I love these. I think that they're so pretty. Here's the back of them. And also, I mean, who doesn't love an angel of abundance? Come on now. Something, because there is something, I mean, there's obviously a relationship and then like an inner battle, right? That's what we've been talking about. But there's something here about like money, but it's almost like you have this like preconceived notion that if you don't have money, you're not stable, or something like that, but that's false. Money, listen, money is great, and we welcome all the abundance in our life, right? But the thing is, with or without it, we still are who we are. Okay, no more complaining is the first one that came out. It says, complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom, which you do. With your increased confidence, assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. What I'm really feeling with this specific card is you feel stuck or you feel trapped in a way. You feel as though your stability, your freedom is directly tied to someone or something else. And that is such a lie to ourselves. We all have lied to ourselves like that. But that is one of the biggest disservices that you can do yourself. You are amazing just by being alive. Okay? Ooh, your guides really love you. Next one is bountiful nature. And see, nature, go for a walk or something, please. If you please do it. Okay? So bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration. What was I saying? And reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. With your pet. Animal kingdom. Meditate beneath a tree garden. Sit under the stars or do some other activities to connect with the limitless vastness. Wow. Okay. It's getting nicer out, y'all. And even if I'm going to be real honest with you right now, Aries, even if you are not able to go outside, and it's not like a body water that's not man-made, sit in your bathtub. Be one with the water. Like, get some house plants. Spend some extra time with your animal. I don't know. Something like that. Like, don't make excuses is like the whole, and that whole, no more complaining. Because we can all get in this like mindset of, or like this pattern, right? Of talking about what went wrong or whatever. And so even if we're not specifically complaining, we're still speaking about and giving our energy to and having other people focus their energy on what went wrong. So what that's really telling me is that we need to stop all of that. The only thing we're putting our energy towards, which is not only our time and our resources and like our senses, all of our senses, right? What we're going to focus all of our energy on is the forward motion, what we do want. And that will start to manifest in your life quickly. But you have to just be willing to do that work, And be compassionate with yourself if you're not. Yeah, see, you're working on something here. You are working on something here that is going to pay off. But it's like you don't have confidence, enough confidence to really give it your all. Let's give it our all. But you are on the right path. You're on the right track, Aries. Whatever it is that popped up in your mind, no matter how crazy it sounds to someone else, no matter if other people are trying to burst your bubble, it doesn't matter. This, Aries, that this is going to be highly beneficial for you. Not only highly beneficial, but incredibly, like the possibilities are greater than what you see. The abundance coming out of this hard work that you're avoiding, It's way greater than you can even imagine. So just dive in. Like start and dive in, okay? For real. Don't give yourself the option to wonder, what if I did this? What if? Don't even let it live. Don't let what if live. Just do it. Do it, Aries. My hair is crazy today. We're living our best crazy hair life, aren't we? All right. So there was someone that you wanted to be with, just them. That's what I'm getting from that. Mm-hmm. This was a really big burden to you. Okay, thank you. So when we're thinking about what we want, we need to get to the root of it. So, like if it has to do with love, we're not going to say, oh, I really want Marcus to act right. I mean, it would just be phenomenal. Like, just let him act right, or her, or whatever. Um, let them see me and stop shaming me, or like these specific things, right? That's not the root of it. The root of it is not even tied to one person. Okay, the root of it is, I am so excited for a relationship to come into my life that is healthy and not codependent, right? Well, we don't want to focus on what we don't want. Sorry. See, there we go. We all do it. We have to pivot it back though, okay? So instead of, whatever about a specific person, what we're going to do is get to the root of it and say, ooh, I am so excited for a relationship to come into my life that is healthy. We communicate clearly. They have done their own healing work, and we have fun together. Something like that. Even if it's like one thing, it doesn't matter. But my point is, focus on what you do want, and it will manifest in your life. Only give your energy to positivity and what you do want. But before you do that, you need to work on your healing stuff, okay? So let's say you pick a night, whatever night, tonight, right? You literally look in the mirror and you air all your stuff out, okay? After you do that, do a guided meditation that cleanses all of your chakras and aligns them. You can even put it like on your heart or on your belly, your phone, so that you feel the vibration of it. Um, and then look in the mirror again and tell yourself everything that you love about yourself and everything that is positive moving forward. And then after that moment, you only focus on that. Only focus on the positive, okay? And if the negative comes up, just have compassion and say, oh, hey, there's something that I don't want. Bye. You know? So it's not forcing it away. You're just, oh, thanks for stopping by. I don't want you. Still don't want you. Bye. Okay, this is something that is going to be very new to you. It's going to be very new to you. And emotionally, I feel like it's going to be a little heavy at first, but once you clear it all out, oh, Aries, you're gonna be so happy, and it's liberating. I mean, you're gonna feel so light, like you literally are gonna feel lighter. Yeah, the universe not only wants to communicate with you, like your spirit guides and your higher self, but also they want to give you a gift, a blessing. So on the other side of this healing work and actually taking positive action forward is a huge, huge blessing from the universe. Oh, and this will happen very quickly after. See? Okay, I would normally end it here, but what I'm going to do for your Aries is let you ask one more question to the angels, okay? We're going to leave the ones that already came out. So if you already have a question, think of it now. If you don't, pause, and then after you've thought of it and you know what the question is, unpause it and think about it while I shuffle these, okay? All right, angels, how can we best serve Aries today and answer their question, please? Angels, thank you for being here. Let's answer Aries' question, please. Oh, okay. Forgiveness. The situation will improve. And what I feel like is this is, if it's a, let me say this. Forgiveness is always key for others and for ourselves. Just because we forgive doesn't mean that we have forgotten or that we're going back to anything that doesn't serve us, okay? Now, the situation will improve. That's the other part of your answer. But do you see how she's in water, she's in Mother Nature, and there are still animals, there are dolphins. I bet dolphins are significant for you. If not, I would, if you already don't know that, even if you do, I would certainly recommend to Google the dolphin spirit animal, or even a dolphin, um, what is it called? Spirit guide? No, dolphin spirit animal. I want to say talisman, but that's not correct. There's like a deeper than just a guide. Research it. Do a quick Google search, okay? But the situation will improve. With forgiveness, the situation will improve. So whatever your question was, I feel like it can be generalized in the terms of forgive yourself and those involved, and the situation will improve. No matter what. Aries, thank you for being here with me. I I know that you're gonna have a wonderful rest of your day. I do. I'm so excited for you to heal and to feel happy and free because you are. You are free. Bye.